so this is the top table of the Van Berkel Open.
That's right.
And I'm playing against Evan, and Evan's a dick. So we're just doing 3,000 points. One of your general has to be on something that has more than 4 wounds. Evan, do you want to go over your list?
Yeah, I have 5 dogs. I have 19 warriors, marked as inch, hand weapon shield with BSB in there. 6 trolls, 6 amazingly awesome chaos ogres with chaos armor, great weapon, and full command, which could just as easily be 6 skull crushers, but they're not. 6 trolls, one of them being Throg. 2 giants, Marcus Slanesh. My general is Galrock, who's only on the board because we have 1 cannon only rule. My 1 cannon here, and then 5 more dogs over there.
Alright, and then I have my Graveguard.
Fuck these guys.
And then I have my
Fuck this guy too.
Terrorgeist, my Corpse Cart with my General on it, Spirit Hosts, Ghouls, Skeletons with my 2 Necros, Nether Terrorgeist, Spirit Host, Skeletons, Vargeists, Vargulf, and my dogs. And Evan ended up getting first turn. So I'll just do my Warriors of Chaos turn 1. I moved up his army, essentially as far as he can go. No, not as far as he can go, but he moved up pretty far. He did Flickering Fire, doing 1 wound to my Terrorgeist, and then pulling up my Dispel Scroll when he tried to do Infernal Gateway on my Terrorgeist. And Hell Cannon missed the shot on my other Terrorgeist, and we're off to Vampire Counts turn 1. This is the end of Vampire Counts turn 1. I just kind of moved over, charged at his dogs, he fled. I only rolled a 4. Like 4 is my highest dice. It just stopped there. Terrorgeist moved up on his dragon. Both of them screamed at him, popped the big dragon. And I casted Van Hell's Dance, 12-inch bubble on everything, so everything gets rerolled a hit. And these 2 units have always strike first. We are off to Vampire Cast. Warriors of Chaos turn 2. His 2 giants charged into the flank of my Vargulf. My Terrorgeist. He beat him down pretty hard. And I did 1 wound in return. I popped, so he just got a free reform. His trolls and ogres just reformed in front of my zombie conga. And that dragon is dead. And nothing else really happened. Oh, he did his cannon onto my Graveguard and killed 9. And we are off to Vampire Counts turn 2. I charged my Vargeists into the flank of his giant, and the Crypt Ghouls into the front of the other giant. Flew my Terrorgeist onto the flank of his ogres, and moved my zombies up, and essentially just moved the rest of my army up. Yeah, I screamed off 2 of the ogres, so I did 6 wounds. And in my magic phase, I got the 12-inch bubble Van Hell's Dance on my Corpse Cart, and Curse of the Years is off on those guys in that building. In the combat, both of those giants have... One of them has 1 wound left, the other one has 2 wounds left. And we are off to Warriors of Chaos turn 3. So we just finished Warriors of Chaos turn 3. His dudes came out of that building. His Hell Cannon charged at my Terrorgeist. His ogres and trolls charged at my zombie conga line. And you didn't rally your dogs.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to more of like the horde.
And then in magic phase, he dispelled Curse of the Years. In the shooting phase, there was no shooting. He ended up beating my Terrorgeist by 2, so my Terrorgeist has 3 wounds taken off of him. These guys beat down the zombies. The trolls only overran 3, not bringing them into combat, and then those ogres did not make it into my Graveguard. My Crypt Ghouls finished off the giant as the giant jumped up and down and killed 8 guys, and then he fell backwards off into the unit. My Vargeists finished off the other giant as the giant picked the guy up and put him in his pants. And that was essentially Warriors of Chaos turn 3. So we're off to my Vampire Counts turn 3. In my turn, I charged at his ogres with my Graveguard. He fled. I then tried to redirect into his Hell Cannon, and I rolled Snake Eyes to not make it. I charged into the flank of his dogs, broke them, and charged my Vargeists into his BSB's unit, but his BSB just did work on me. Nothing really went off of magic phase. I raised that many more ghouls, so it's 9 more ghouls, and I have 15 more zombies to put in that unit. But combat-wise, nothing really happened. His BSB again just beat down my my Vargeists. My Vargolf is all the way over here, trying to push some guys off some tables. And Vargeist lost combat by 1 again. Got bit by the Hell Cannon and then crumbled by 1. And we are off to Warriors of Chaos turn 4. Just finished Warriors of Chaos turn 4. His dude's charging on my Spirit Host. The Hell Cannon beat down my my Terrorgeist. Throg came to the side of my unit and threw up all over him, killing them all. Yeah, that's great to see. And that was essentially it. We are off to Vampire Count's turn. Just finished Vampire Count's turn 4. My Graveguard charges into the front of the Hell Cannon. I charged his dogs with my Vargolf, which made him flee in front of his trolls. Skeletons moved up in front of these warriors. Ghouls just kind of stayed there to try and soak up a Throg, charging the flank. And I have... oh shit, I had... oh no, I already put those zombies down. And that was it. Magic phase, I just raised more zombies and more ghouls, and that was all of everything. So we're off to Warriors of Chaos turn 5. This Warriors of Chaos turn 4 is Warriors charged in on my skeletons. Throg charged in onto my ghouls. These trolls conga lined up like awesome. Is that a unit champion in that unit? Okay, well it's not that bad then. Dogs rallied. Ogres turned to be awesome. And I issued a challenge in this combat. He beat me by 3 in total. And in this combat, he beat me by 4 or 5. 4. And we are off to Vampire Count's turn 4. So we just finished Vampire Count's turn 4. My charges were my charges were Graveguard into the trolls and my Vargeist. My Vargolf charged the dogs.
Chaos trolls.
Oh, I didn't charge the dogs. Yeah, so I just came into the flank of the trolls, and then the ghosts charged the dogs, which fled. I ended up winning that combat. My overrun for my Vargolf took me into the dogs, wiping them out. In this unit, I didn't do a challenge, and Throg just beat down a couple of ghouls. In here, I ended up losing by another 3. I'm slowly getting whittled down, but hopefully I can still last. And we are off to Warriors of Chaos turn 5. Warriors of Chaos turn 5. His ogres charged into my Vargolf. His warriors did work on my skeletons. There's only 1 left. And his trolls charged in on my crypt ghouls. In that combat, I only ended up losing by 2. And so I'm quite happy with that. And in this combat, I ended up losing by... no, I ended up winning by 1. And so it is Vampire Count's turn 5. Just finished up Vampire Count's turn 5. Warriors Counts finished off that last skeleton. I issued a challenge. He just beat me up. I lost by 5 on the ghouls. I killed another troll and did another wound to Throg. He has 2 wounds taken off of him. Throg.
Is it your turn or his?
My turn.
My Vargolf also killed his musician, but then he wounded me 3 times and I failed one of the regens. So my Vargolf is dead. I issued a charge on my ghosts onto his guys, but was out by 1/8 of an inch. And a 4+ dice roll. And my Graveguard failed their charge because they were going to come into the rear of the trolls once those Graveguard the Spirit Host came out of the way. So it's off to Warriors of Chaos turn 6. Warriors of Chaos turn 6 went pretty fast. He charged my unit of zombies, wiped them out. I ended up losing by 2 in here, killed another troll, did another wound to another one. They tried to charge it on my corpse cart, failed, and we are off to Vampire Counts turn 6. Vampire Counts turn 6. My ghost chased after his ogres. I charged his ogres, he fled. I rolled in 11 to chase him, he still made it out of my reach, but my spirit host got out of the way so that my my grave guard can charge in the rear of the trolls. Killed the trolls. Issued a challenge with my gas on Throg. He ended up losing that by 1. Throg ran. He rolled a 7, and then my ghouls only rolled snake eyes to catch him. So Throg was right there, and
almost got him. But
it comes down to the champion of the universe.
Champion of the universe.
His vampire counts. Woo!
He's not even up here. He's not even on.
They didn't even have to do it. They're just like, Matt, just win.
yeah, that's
Champion of the universe. There he is, right there.
Thanks for watching.